I'd like to help you take ownership over your own healing by explaining to you something that I learned many years ago in a Buddhist meditation retreat. We were talking about the transmission of energy and the transmission of information. So energy or information, which is synonymous, can either be transmitted horizontally or vertically. The horizontal transmission of information is what you receive when you read a book on spirituality, perhaps, or self-healing, or when you go to a really well-trained cognitive behavioral therapist and you talk about some of the really challenging things that are going on in your life, or when you watch a YouTube video from a spiritual teacher that you love so much, and during the time that you're in a counseling session, or you're watching this YouTube video, or you're reading this book, you feel so nourished and you feel so much more peaceful in your body during the time that you're receiving this horizontal transmission. A few minutes later, you close the book, the video ends, you leave the session, and all of a sudden you're cast back into your life with the exact same emotional reactivity that you started with. And so, of course, it's always this question of, well, then what can I do? How do I integrate this information, this healing contextual information? How do I integrate that back into a place in my body that is usable, workable, and that will actually help me feel better all the time? The answer lies in the vertical transmission of information or energy. And that's what I want to really spend this whole video talking to you about. So let's talk about this. What is the vertical transmission of information or energy? Our bodies are energetic. And in past videos, I've outlined how our bodies are being fed continuously through a central column of energy that runs directly in front of your spine, all the way down to the earth and all the way up into the sky. And there are energy centers along the way that are fed by this vertical column of energy. Now, this column of energy, it starts forming at the moment of your conception. And it brings in the energy that grows you into the being that you are today. This energy actually is always pulsing through you. It's healing you, and it's offering you the life forces, the nourishing energies that fuel your every cell and every moment of your time while in your human body. This is the information channel that I'm talking about when bringing in the vertical transmission of energy or information. So going back to horizontal, when we receive information from the outside of our bodies and we run it through our mind, we are putting it into a context, or we're taking it in as if we're taking in information like a computer program. It doesn't integrate into the fabric of our body because it only gets as far as the level of the mind. It actually doesn't get into that column of energy inside of your body. The way to get the information into that column of energy inside of your body is to actually get into your body and out of your mind. So, when we do any kind of self-healing energetic practice or self-healing practice of really any kind, we are taking the energy from our outer five senses and we're dampening them down. Oftentimes I recommend that people close their eyes, they get into a quiet space, they are in a comfortable seated position so that they're not uncomfortable. Maybe they're listening to some soft music or no music whatsoever. The idea is to take all the energy that you'd be taking in during the course of your active life and you redirect it internally. When you go inside of your body, you start to tune in to the energies inside your body. By doing so, you redirect the vital healing energy and connect in with that which runs right through that central channel, that column of energy inside of your body. When I teach self-healing practices, I go energy center by energy center by energy center, and what this does is it opens up the flow of this vertical transmission of energy inside of your body. Because the more open you are internally, the more you're going to be able to help your body heal, clear out old, dense, stagnant energies that congest you and that create the pattern behaviors and the reactivity that we all know very, very well, because we all walk around really chock full of information. One more self-help book is not going to solve this congested energetic issue within your body. It can help contextualize it. It can help you understand why you might be feeling so anxious or depressed or erratic or reactive. But the solution for you to actually start the healing process is to clear out the energy vertically versus taking in more energy horizontally. And this is exactly what I teach in all of my programs and the energy that I work with when I treat or heal my patients or support them in their own healing in one-on-one sessions or in group sessions. I'm a healthcare provider that left the traditional healthcare system for a reason. I was watching my patients basically not understand how to get into their own bodies. They were dependent upon me to offer them a service to help them feel better. That's the horizontal transmission of healing energies. As an osteopathic doctor, I learned a beautiful way of putting my hands on patients and feeling things move and shift and change and melt. And then the patient got to leave feeling better. But I didn't actually do anything to help the patient engage with their own vertical healing system. Because we each have our own vertical healing system. We each have that same central channel of energy that runs vertically through our bodies. And when we learn how to work within our own energetic system, we are actually engaged with a healing process that is constant and daily. But when we don't know how to harness these energies and we look outside of ourselves for the healing, we will never get to the root of our own healing. We will never feel as good as we are intended to feel, because the information as it comes in horizontally is never able to penetrate you all the way down to your root, which is really where the healing must happen. So this is a big concept, and the reason I'm outlining this is because I left traditional healthcare because I was trained to offer information to my patients, to treat my patients by giving them information horizontally, and I watched them get only so much better. Now I've pivoted in a whole new way because I know that for my own healing, it was never about taking in information horizontally. It was only about taking the information in vertically that I actually witnessed my body beginning to heal. And at first it was healing physically. I was able to watch low back pain that I'd had for nearly 40 years dissolve when I started doing self-healing practices. And now, as I've taken my healing to the next step, the emotional body level, I'm watching the healing happen on an even deeper level, owning my emotional states and being able to start feeling feelings that were long withheld. Often, most of our feelings that we don't feel come in during our early childhood years, and they just get stuck and stagnant in our energetic systems. But we always have the ability, when we go in vertically into our inner system, to clear out anything that is now able to flow again. And that is really everything. Our bodies are designed to heal, but our bodies are designed to heal with your help. Not the help of a healer, not the help of a book, not the help of a therapist for the ultimate healing. Now, we can support and assist healing to a certain degree by connecting in with horizontal sources of healing. Books, therapists, doctors, energy healers. We are all here to help and support, but you are the only one who's actually going to be able to get in and to take your healing to the level that you deserve. And so now, this is what I'm calling healthcare for the new earth. This new earth is all about you reclaiming your sovereignty and you reclaiming the knowing of how to work within your own body and heal your own body. I am devoting my life to this very level of care. I'm here to teach you what I've learned over the 20 years since I started my medical experience within this system that I'm watching dissolve. The old earth system, the old healthcare system. We all know it's ineffective and incomplete. It has wonderful benefits and huge limitations. And so at the end of this month, I'm beginning the very first level of this New Earth Healthcare series. It's the bridge to your energetic self-healing. On the 28th of February, this program launches. It's a 3-part series, and tools that will be offered during this 5-week program are like nothing that are available on this planet that I have found anyway. In this program, you'll learn about your energetic system, how to access it, and how to use and work with your emotions, all those emotions that you were not able to feel as a young person. It all must become fluid again, alchemized. And when you learn the tools to do this, you free yourself to become the person that you've always known yourself to be. Free, loving, whole, connected, grounded, fully expanded. So I'll link the program to this video, but that's not why I made this video. Of course, I want to tell you about all the exciting things that are coming through as I've been connecting more with information about how to serve humanity right now at this time. I just want you to know who you really are. And that's why I made this video. You are an energetic being. You are composed entirely of energy. And you were born with a skill set to heal, to regenerate, to be the person that you know that you are. But you just haven't really known how to access yourself and heal yourself. So there are tools that I'm here to teach you. So come join us. Get connected to this community. There will be more videos to come, more programs to come, more healing sessions to come, more ways for you to get involved. And I welcome you to it all, to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.